Hey, I hope today finds you well. Today I want to talk about iterative process. This is actually my 7th take on this. My videos here are an example of the quote from Jordan Peterson, a new spin on it. An old quote, anything worth doing is worth doing well, but he actually adds to it and says, anything worth doing is worth doing poorly. Both of those are true, and that creates a paradox. And here's the paradox. If something is worth doing, it is worth doing poorly, as opposed to not at all. And anything worth doing is worth doing poorly because at first you will do it poorly. But if that thing is worth doing poorly, it is also worth doing well, which means you should devote part of your effort to getting better at the thing you're doing. That's what I'm doing with these videos. That's why I record 7 times, is because I want to be vulnerable with you, but I also want to show you a smooth transition through an idea. And so if I bubble around too much, I'm just going to re-record. Some of those were my cats. My cats decided that in the middle of the video they should walk in front of my frame, or they should stare at me and yowl. And then they busted through the door, and then I had to chase them up the stairs, and then one of their litter boxes is very squeaky. It sounds like a dying whale. That happened in the middle of one of my recordings. That is an example of anything worth doing is worth doing well. I don't want to give you that quality of content. I will get better over time. You get to see me improve. This is an experiment in me. This is almost a therapy for me. I know that I'm going to have an audience, and it's to show the world what vulnerability could look like, so that my listener project has a little bit more weight, because I'm doing it in public instead of having a listener. I'm making you all listeners. To that, I really appreciate you watching, and really, iterative process is also about the transformation stuff that I've been talking about. And I hope that you'll join me on this journey, and somehow we'll come up with something that made all of my tough times, all of my pain worth it. And hopefully all of your pain worth it. And the pain of transformation becomes a good thing in all of the dark things. Anyway, thank you for listening. I hope you have a great day.